viewers, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to my channel, FX Vision channel. This week I am very much happy if you guys have followed my last week videos, and if you have watched that videos, the market has done in the same pattern. And if you have watched and if you have to earn money, you might have withdrawn some amount of money, as the market has turned in the same direction that I have told you regarding gold, euro or any other currencies. I will be sharing the link once again in the comment section. You can check my video once again, and for the further queries regarding any of the pairs, you can contact me in the comment section. But right now, my friends, I'll be giving the weekly forecast for the gold US dollar for the whole entire upcoming week, starting from 21st of July 2025, and the week ends on Friday 25th of July 2025. So let's have a look at the gold chart. First of all, let's see the previous week, what I said. In the previous week, the market was standing on this particular, and even right now it's standing at this particular zone, or this particular trend line I should say. So on this trend line, the market is standing very nicely. This is all the way with the us from April 2025. So I will be discussing whether it wants to go down, whether it wants to go up, what type of opportunity we will be getting, or what type of opportunity we should look for, even if we don't trade, or even if we trade on the demo account. Still, let's say for educational purposes, if you want to understand this, then yes, this whole forecast is going to bring a lot of positive change in your trading. But you have to stay patient and stay with me till the end to get each and every concept that I am going to discuss in the video. Remember everyone, every level, when once it breaks, it gives us a new trade opportunity. Every level, each and every level, once closes or retested, remember that it will have a trading opportunity for all of us. So at the movement, no doubt, on the daily time frame, market is clearly standing on this, on top of this trend line I should say, and last week it was standing as this as well. And if I show you, last week I gave a very fantastic level, most of you will remember, and that was on the H4 4 hourly. So let's see. So as this market was holding what I said last week, and I want to keep things very simple, right? I don't want to make things complicated, so let's keep it simple. What I said is, last week we had this resistance. Let me show you this one, right, and this one. Very fantastic resistance we have: 3367, 3374, 3360, and even if I cover it as this, still it was a good week. So the week started all the way from here. First let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. So exactly the week started with slight push up. So why this slight push up occurred? Because it wanted to trap the bulls for the entire week, and I am sure most of the traders get into this trade on Monday, early Monday, especially from the Tokyo session. As soon as the market opened, it started to rally up. So most of the traders thought, oh, this is like this a crazy going, crashing it is very fast. There is a lot of the volume right now. So then what happened? Immediately the market took a bounce. Let me show you a little of this on the H1. See, lots of the traders emotionally entered into the trade, and market did the opposite. It gave a double top up there, and just have a look at it. So let me show you this one on another template as well. On this one, emotional entries came back down, and market did what? Created a double top, and it started to drop. Now here is a strategy most of the trader uses. It requires you support and resistance levels, stronger ones. Okay, those levels which you usually find with the help of Fibonacci and the reading of the candles. So a double top strategy usually requires us to have some divergence. You see, this is RSI with period 5 I use, and level 2080. Remember, when price is near 50, we do nothing. So right here, when this divergence was validated on this candle, see, so after that 1, 2, 3, it exactly again trapped the bulls. But those who were looking for this double top, obviously on the lower time frames, it was exactly tradable from here, and obviously on this specific 1 hour time frame, it was tradable from right here. See, this candle took over the previous bulls, so engulfed, and from here to the market dropped, and this level was broken. Then this broken level was retested, and it proved itself that okay, it's now bearish towards what level? Let me also do that. The Fibonacci number. Let me do it on the daily time frame. Fibonacci, see, on the daily time frame, let me do it on the daily time frame for the Fibonacci. You can see there are bigger waves with us, but since we are doing it just for this week, so let's see as this. There was this Fibonacci number 3312, 3310 from the previous week. You will remember, you can watch my previous videos for that. It was this correction. I discussed it from there till here. Last week I discussed it. So see, just see. So a double top, a break of structure, a retest of structure, and the market continues bearish. What after that? After that, this bullish trade, remember, 3312 and 3310. This was my bullish zone. This was not my bullish zone, though it created a very sharp big move up right here. And on this day, I have seen such candle on the euro dollar as well. So this level was once again retested, which was the sell level. Isn't it simple? This sell level got triggered, so this was not our radar this week. Our list was on 3310 as a bull. So what after that? This trade opportunity, right? And then you already know that there was this trend we had, this one, and we have a sort of a Fibonacci number near this zone. So it dropped from here, but I will say one more thing to all of you. Remember, if you want to do it my way, for me this sell was in the middle. And what I just said, look at the RSI. RSI was near like its 50 level. So it was not near 80 so that we can sell, not near 20 so that we can buy. Okay, fine. So this was, yes, on the intraday. If one traded it, good. But personally on my radar list, this buy wasn't there. So that sell, we have got it again. Strong level, it got a rejection from. And finally this way the market completed this zone in such a way. Sometimes this MT5 is so much tricky. We have got this three drives wave, a sort of three drives wave. This was the second drive and this is the third drive, but a very complicated one. Now last week for the weekly traders, I assumed you guys must have made a good profit. 500 pips or around 600 pips on this particular move from here till up there, 3360. You remember 3360 I am holding firm from quite some time. So 3360, fantastic wicket was. And those who traded, congratulations everyone. If you traded it to the right way, I think you deserve clapping. But if you are sure about your levels and you still didn't traded it, then let me tell you that you must had some sort of fear last week. So one must definitely be helping himself or herself by learning, by practicing, by meditation, by exercise, by taking care of the mental health, by everything. One can minimize the emotions. Remember, I have seen one thing very odd. People, especially the traders, staying in this market for 9 years, 10 years, when trader come to the chart, becomes emotional, and in the real life these emotions are nowhere. So this is the reverse. We need to reverse this equation. In real life you have take time to the family. You love your family. You have to spend time with them. You have to travel. You have to enjoy. You have to go for shopping. You have to watch movies. You have to enjoy your life. When you come to the chart, then leave all of the emotion. Then you are like a disciplined trader. Then you tell yourself, I am now a disciplined trader, and with discipline I have to carry on. So previous story, I hope you understand why I spent some time on this previous story, because I am going to take it further. So one who doesn't understand this present story cannot understand the future. Now my friends, gold is in such a range. Believe me, if this trend line is broken now, it's not going to stop. It's going to rally sharply down. Sharply down back to this support 3140, 3138, 3120, 3160. Closer levels they are. Let me highlight it. This is another level. Literally on these other time frames, I can find you right now such setups. All of them will be tradable, but all of them will not be winning. Every trade opportunity has a different stop loss. How many of the times I have to discuss this in my videos, but the traders still repeat this mistake. Fixed 20 pips of a stop loss for one trade may not work. For example, for this trade, the previous structure is here, so the stop should be above the previous structure, obviously. I am talking about this one, right? For example, there is a trade opportunity on the 15-minute. Yes, it will have. Even I have shown you some instruments. Not instruments, sorry, some on some days. And even I have given the 5 to 6 stop loss and 30 pips of TP. What I want to say is that this market has like different setups, and every setup will have its own stop loss, its own TP. We cannot expect a 500 pips of a take profit from the market if we are not already prepared for it. And how do we prepare for it? We have to. Now what do you think? These traders who got 500 pips, did they took it with around 20-30 pips? Forget, my brother and my sisters. Stop loss are around 373 pips for this particular trade. Why? Because they are already aiming for this. Now happening or not happening, obviously that is luck and market and future, but they are holding with the anticipation that they are going to book profits near 33.93, right? 33.93. So it will, like, there is a very good chance of another spike up, okay, towards 33.93 in the upcoming weeks, especially on the H4, and during these times that will be so much possible. There is one another point of concern for me. If I tell you, and even if you watch the weekly forecast videos in which I have discussed the euro USD dollar, in which you can clearly see that H4 and H1 the market is trading the same way both on the euro dollar and the gold. It means this was a universal spike that occurred on the euro dollar as well, gold as well, and some other pairs. So yes, for Monday only, I think this 33.35 can become a good support, right, for Monday or Tuesday. Here, if it acted to be a good support, then it is going to be 33.93 and 33.93. If it goes straight up from here, one can look for selling opportunities from 33.93. So my friends, now I want to ask you, these levels are not very much difficult, right? The difficult thing and the thing that you have to work on yourself is where, when market is at your level, remember, when market is at your level, let's say it is a resistance level, one must have to know how to trade that level. So try to understand these markets, my friend. This is not a casino. This is not a gambling. This is real business. And if it is a real business, don't complicate it for yourself. See, I gave you a double top strategy today in this video. Practice it and see on the chart, double top and double bottom with divergence gives plenty of good opportunities. But the thing is, we, especially the traders, they don't try to get out of their mental states. This market, this is not a friend. Market is not a friend. It will be playing with our emotions and stuff, but if we already have no emotions when we look at this market, nobody teaches these things. I know no one teaches them. Everyone just give the forecast and run away and say in the video, come and join me, join my signal course. No, everyone keeps changing the strategy, doesn't stick with the one strategy. So then obviously the strategy doesn't work, right? No strategy will ever work if one looks for trying different types of strategies and have plenty of doubts whether this works, whether that doesn't work, stuff like that. So you will be promising me that you will understand this particular strategy. Support and resistance video is yet to be uploaded. I will be uploading a type of the video that no one must have, like there is some correction needed in that. Otherwise, that support resistance strategy, I am going to make it public very soon. Okay, you just give me 15k subscribers and I will straight away going to put up the strategy. The simplest strategy, even simple than ABCD, right? and similar, just like it worked 95-99% of the time it works. The analysis works same, that works like that is the backbone of the trading, my friends. If I tell you support and resistance, so that strategy is going to be uploaded very soon. Just give me 15k subscribers. But those subscribers who want to stay with me for a long time, forex is not just like a thing of 1 or 2 days, not quick things, okay? No urgency. So yes, take a lot of care of yourself. Let me know if you guys want to have at least 1 or 2 more videos regarding the gold or any other combinations of the pair. Please let me know in the comment. And remember, my friends, do hit do hit the like and subscribe my channel for the further more valuable informations regarding the forex videos. Thanks a lot, my friends. Thank you very much.